What's going on, y'all? It's DJ Tricey Trice. Today is Friday, August 11th, and these are the breaks.
These are the breaks. You know what it is.
What's going on, y'all? It's DJ Tricey Trice, and it's Friday, so you know it's my day for the breaks. I'm excited to be back, y'all. This week has been crazy. It seems like the whole world has turned upside down. And before I even start the show, I just want to give a shout out to Jordan Canada from the Los Angeles Sparks. Happy birthday, Jordan. JC's birthday is today. I'm not sure how old she is, but she young. She got fly ass outfits, and I hope she is getting ready for the game tomorrow. So JC, happy birthday. I want to start the show with talking about how crazy life seems, y'all. I don't know what's in the water, who cloned Tyrone, or what is going on, y'all, but it seems like everybody is just on edge. It seems like all the predictable things that normally happen in your life have been flipped upside down. Everybody quitting their job, doing different things. ESPN is laying people off. The SAG is on strike. It's just a bunch of noise that's happening in the world. And then we saw that riverboat fight that happens, which is where I want to start this show with. Here's my take about the riverboat, y'all. If you cannot fight in 2023, this is not the time for you to be talking shit on no level in real life. I think people, again, are on edge. A lot of things are happening in people's lives, and if you fuck around, it seems like you are finding out here. Those people in that riverboat, I don't condone violence. We don't condone violence, of course. But sometimes things happen when you start fights that you are unmatched with. And at this point, everybody has saw the riverboat fight. We talked about it 1,000 times. Y'all, stop hitting people with chairs. That is not the go-to thing there, even though that was like the chef's kiss on the whole fight that we saw. But I want to talk about why the world feels weird. And I'm into astrology. I don't know if y'all into astrology, but I'm a big fan. I'm one of those people that as soon as you meet me, I'm like, what's your zodiac sign? Okay? I need to know what your zodiac sign is because I need to know what I'm going to expect from you. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra as my sign and ascending and rising in every other way. Libra is in most of my chart, which for me means that I am balance, justice, fairness. I can see life from so many people's perspectives. And that's also why I don't care. I only care about myself because I know I can't change, y'all. There's nothing I can do to make the situation any different. And that's the energy that I stand in. So that's why even me with my justice and fairness, I'm feeling a little bit off balance. And that's because just recently this week, there was a full moon, y'all. I believe that the stars are guiding everything that's happening. And just like on the full moon when thrillers and werewolves be howling and all the crazy things be happening, the world done turned crazy with this Aquarius supermoon. Now, I don't know if y'all know a lot about Aquariuses, but Aquariuses are an air sign just like Libras and Geminis, which mean that they kind of go with the flow. As things happen, they change. But in my Libra opinion, I think Aquariuses are the most radical of all the air signs because they are at that level of they don't give a fuck about nothing. They don't care about the what it disturbs. They don't care about how erratic the energy is or how it feels for you, the tension. They are going to be their unapologetic selves. And that's what we love about Aquariuses because, you know, living with societal standards can feel heavy sometimes and they don't give a fuck. They'll quit their job. They don't care about what you think. You know what I mean? So that's very liberating. But being ruled by that supermoon made the whole world go crazy, y'all. People in sports was fighting. You know, Leisure, that thing happened, that Liz Cambage situation with the LA Sparks came back to a head. I want to just read to y'all what this full moon energy is about. I'm blaming the moon. It says, this month began with a supermoon in Aquarius on August 1st that is bringing everything into focus. Supermoons are astrological events where the moon appears bigger and brighter than average, y'all. So definitely go out and Google the supermoon. There's this picture where it looked like it's sitting right on the street. Just bigger, the moon is closer to us. And that also rules the tides and the water and all kind of things that's happening too. So supermoons exaggerate and amplify the qualities of the zodiac sign that it's in. And the supermoon in Aquarius is the opportunity to release some pent-up frustration and act on your desires for deeper connections. So that's what happened in Alabama. We all know the history of Montgomery, Alabama, and the Deep South and the racial tension that's there. So we already know that's some pent-up energy. So imagine this supermoon coming on August 1st and just clearing the room. I mean, literally. So thankful for the full moon, but y'all be vigilant out there. Know that you might feel some energy that's just charged up, and control your damn self. All right, it's just a moon. It'll pass. September is my birthday month. You know, the age of Libra is coming soon. You will find your balance. Stay encouraged. The whole world is going crazy right now, so stay your ass in your house if you talk shit and you can't fight. All right, moving on to my NBA breakaway report. There's a lot happening in the NBA. I'm glad it's gearing back up. I'm so tired of all these trade things that have been happening. Free agency has seemed like an eternity. FIBA, the World Cup, is going on right now, so we got a little bit of our NBA stars playing, but nobody is really watching it as much as they are looking forward to the NBA season. The first thing that I want to talk about, that it seems like the opening night schedule is going to be the Lakers versus the Nuggets rematch. Boom. We excited about that. All right. I am excited for this game because the Nuggets are missing a couple players. I still fully expect them to be a great powerhouse of a team. Again, I don't think that they're going to have a back-to-back championship. Jokic's horse won a race over the weekend as well, and there were videos of him out jigging and being happy, and they was like, damn, he didn't do none of this for the NBA championship, but he might be in better spirits, so he might even play better. So the Lakers versus the Nuggets is definitely going to be one of those blockbuster games that we want to check out. The other game that's going to be popping off is the Suns versus the Warriors. That's going to be cool because Chris Paul will be in a Warriors jersey, y'all. We going to see how that impacts the game. I'm predicting that the Suns are going to definitely beat the Warriors. Bye-bye. Come on, let's be for real. Even with Bradley Beal being added to the fold, Klay Thompson already said that he regrets taunting Devin Booker with them 4 rings because that pretty much turned him into a beast, and Klay wasn't ready for that smoke. So I think that the Suns, with Kevin Durant coming out at the beginning of the season, Devin Booker and the Bradley Beal big three is the first game is going to be no match for the Warriors, and it's going to hit them with the harsh reality that the dynasty is over in Golden State. Y'all are back into y'all rebuilding phase. Steph has been good. He's gonna be he's a Hall of Fame player. They're gonna get some wins, but they are not in championship levels. No way, no how anymore. Another thing that I saw on the internet, Dwight Howard is out here officiating weddings, y'all. Under no circumstance would I let Dwight Howard officiate my wedding. He is fly by night, wishy-washy, decide when he want to do stuff, when he don't want to do stuff. He has shown no commitment, in my opinion, to anything other than himself. So why would you let him officiate your wedding? But again, listen, he out here getting the bag. He got 15 jobs like Shaquille O'Neal. So if he want to be in the Taiwan Sharks, he want to officiate weddings, be on reality TV on Fox and everything, and that's his career, then he do that. But I thought that was a little bit strange. Lillard. Another day, another Dame, y'all. Every show I come to, I'm still talking about this Damian Lillard thing. He's still having his temper tantrum. There's a rumored 4-team trade that's pending that would include him getting, of course, he wants to get to Miami, we know. But at this point, it's time to report to training camp. I think he should just go ahead and put his shoes on, lick his wounds, and put on his Trailblazer outfit, because I don't see a world in which that trade is going to happen. And for having 4 teams involved in it, is it worth it at this point, this late in the game? I don't know. So Dame, we'll see how that goes, but I'm predicting that he is going to be in a Trailblazers uniform. And I like that because, again, I am a Scoot fan. I think Scoot is going to be Rookie of the Year. Scoot said that, and I hope that for him. I will be fanning over Scoot as well this season. Y'all, we gonna take our first quick commercial break. Keep rocking with me, and we'll be back on the break.
What's up, y'all? This is Lexi Brown with the LA Sparks, and you're watching Infanity TV.
Profanity Nation. A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Powered by Jesse Brown of Keller Williams.
United One Protection Services. With over 30 years of experience, United One Protection Services has more expertise and knowledge than the other security companies combined. Residential, commercial, municipal, or institutional, United One Protection Services does more than just security. We protect your livelihood. United One Protection Services.
Welcome back to the breaks, y'all. It's DJ Tricey Trice, of course. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Let's roll right into Unbreakable. I want to talk about Claressa Shields, y'all. If y'all don't know, she is the female boxing GOAT. Okay, greatest woman of all time. She put it on her boxing shorts. She put it on her jackets when she come out. I like her style. She is just signed a new deal with the Professional Fighters League where she is going back into the MMA cage, which is crazy because she was still dominating in the boxing cage. One of my favorite things about Claressa Shields, and I've been becoming more of a fan this past year, she's from Flint, Michigan. So she has some humble upbringing. She talked about being bullied when she was a kid and how boxing, she found her inner like animal. She just, every day she went to the gym and she just boxed. And I've always secretly been a boxing fan and I want to get in the ring, but it's like, I don't want to fight nobody like her. I ain't had no hardship like that. I went to private school. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had a pretty soft life. I mean, I've had some hardship. Everybody had their hardship, but I ain't really got nothing to pull from like she do, especially with that Flint, Michigan situation. But my favorite thing about her is how just unapologetically cocky she is. She fought Savannah. I can't remember the girl last name, but in a face-off, it was a big fight that just happened in London. And she was talking about her and she's like, I know Savannah been over there preparing to get beat up, and she just talking this talk. It just makes me just feel liberated and want to go into the gym and just do animal, find your beast mode inside the gym. So to see her in the MMA cage is going to be crazy. It says in 2024, she's at 158 pounds, which is like, dang, man, she my size. And she looks so much bigger than me. It's like, I don't even know how. I need to see this in real life. I might have to get into the MMA shows now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe, am I finding out something new that's a new passion now that I could do? Because she is 14-0 with 2 knockouts as a pro boxer. And that includes a unanimous decision over Cornejo in June. So, I mean, she has been beating people up in a way that's like, oh my gosh, her skills, her athleticism, her grit, her attitude, she's just really had people in a compromising situation. So I'm excited to see her in that MMA octagon. I'm going to keep y'all posted, and I just said it now and it kind of clicked for me. So we're going to see. We're going to follow Claressa on that. Another fight that's popping off that we didn't know was going to happen, is they keep gaslighting us, is this Zuckerberg and Elon fight, y'all. I'm keeping y'all on the post. The fight is back on. Elon has said he didn't want to fight no more because, of course, Zuckerberg is a jiu-jitsu master. Mind y'all, Zuckerberg been practicing. He do MMA, he be wakeboarding, he be working out. I don't know, he kind of look like a robot in my opinion. That he probably already done cloned himself and is just out here doing whatever he doing. So when Elon said he wanted to fight Zuckerberg, I had already felt like, are you sure? This man is in great shape. Not to say, Elon, I ain't body shaming, I ain't doing nothing like that. But Elon, you out there eating McDonald's and just chilling and being a billionaire. And Zuckerberg be in the cage fighting and training with actual boxers. So I was already shocked that he wanted to do that. He reneged, Elon did, and said he wanted to have a logical conversation. But it sounds like they've come to some kind of broadcasting agreement. So Mark and Zuckerberg will be fighting, and they will live stream it on Meta, which is Facebook, and X, which is Twitter. Both of them going through identity crisis at the same time. So they will have an ancient Rome theme. They will be doing it there, is what they said, and they will live stream it, and their foundations will benefit from this. My problem with this is, even if your foundations are benefiting from this, where is this money going? I always feel like when people say that they're giving money to charity, it's somehow being funneled back to them. I think this should be a free fight. Y'all pay. We don't sell no tickets, don't sell no sponsorships. Fight for free. Y'all got enough money. Just entertain us for once. Damn, y'all got all the money already. Like, it just don't make sense that there is any monetary value that's around that. But I do want to see Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk fight, to be honest. Billionaires fighting, I think it should be gladiator style. Put some lions or something in there, since they want to be in ancient Rome, and we could play out the Caesar fight and all of that and just make it happen. So I'll keep y'all posted on Zuckerberg and Elon and the battle royale of the billionaires. Let's move into breaking all the rules. I ain't gonna talk about this a whole lot because, to be honest, I don't know a lot about it, but I'm just going off of the general vibes that I got. Liz Cambage is an ex-LA Sparks player, and she just recently came under fire on Twitter because she did an interview with Bleacher Report that was talking about why she separated from the Sparks. And she was basically saying they didn't know how to use her as a player. And then Jordan Canada of the Sparks retweeted and said, Bleacher Report, if you want more, and if you want the real story, hit me up, basically. So then underneath that tweet, other people started just exposing her, and then they said that she was trying to move from the Australian team and start playing for Nigeria. But then some of the Nigerian players spoke out and said, we don't want her over here. We played this game with her. She told us to go back to our country, called her monkeys or something like that. And then the video is on Twitter, y'all. So all of this that I'm referencing, you can go find on the Twitter thread if you want to go self-discover. The video is in there. Somebody dropped a Dropbox link. It wasn't even a YouTube fight no more. It was, you can download the fight, and it basically showed the Nigerian girl stealing off on her because she told her, she was trash talking her, and then the way she was playing was bully ball. But here's my take. After seeing the video, after looking at all the evidence, I have no real dog in the fight because I wasn't following those games at the point, to be honest. But from my general consensus of it, it looked like she did it. It looked like she's arrogant. It don't look like she feels sad about it. It looked like she told them girls to do whatever, and she looked like a mean girl. She was playing like a mean girl. We all know those kind of women in our life, so let's not pretend. It seems like she feels better, like she thinks she better than them in some instances, and maybe I'm wrong, but that's my intuitive read on the situation as the Libra that I told y'all that I was at the beginning of this episode. So I don't think that all them women would be lying on her. I don't think that they would have a reason to say that she said go back to their country and monkey and all of that kind of crazy. I don't think people would make stuff up in traumatic situations like that. And then seeing the footage of the girl, the girl ran up on her and punched her. And then all the girls on her team didn't help her. That's another telltale sign right there. Ain't no women coming to protect you. You just got stole off on, and these your teammates. I don't know. It seemed like she did it. And it is what it is with that situation. Glad she's not on the Sparks no more, to be honest. So we're going to move right on past that. Heartbreak Hotel, y'all. Whose heart is broken this week? And it's probably Derek Fisher, another post-LA Sparks person. Used to be the coach of the LA Sparks. Derek Fisher went from being an NBA coach to a WNBA coach. And now Derek Fisher is a high school basketball coach. And my take on this is, he should have started there. There is no shame in getting the demotion to go get the skills that you needed in the first place. And this is something that the general public can just take advice from. Sometimes you want something so bad and you just want to jump into the deep end and you don't have none of the qualifications. You don't have none of the skills. It's much harder than you thought, just because he was an NBA player, that coaching is the same thing, and it's not the same thing. It is proven that it hasn't been the same thing, So I don't think that after 18 seasons as an NBA player, 2 seasons as a Knicks coach, and 4 seasons as a coach of the WNBA Sparks, that Derek Fisher should feel any shame about going back to high school. You probably can impact those young men in ways that can help build them to the league, and pedigree and attitude and mindset and a bunch of different things. But the actual skill set for being a coach at a professional level, you might not have at that time. So started from the bottom, now we here. Derek Fisher, it's okay. I hope he does well here at his new team in LA, and I'm sure we'll be hearing so much more from his success in high school. Y'all, we are going to our second commercial break. Stay right where you at, and I'll be right back with more of the breaks.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Chanel Gwimike, and you're watching Infanity Television. Boom.
Profanity Nation. A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Powered by Jesse Brown of Keller Williams.
United One Protection Services. With over 30 years of experience, United One Protection Services has more expertise and knowledge than the other security companies combined. Residential, commercial, municipal, or institutional, United One Protection Services does more than just security. We protect your livelihood. United One Protection Services.
Welcome back to the breaks, y'all. Thanks for rocking with me on this Friday. Let's jump into Breaking the Bank. I think this whole segment is turning out to just be dumb shit that people who have a lot of money just do. They just spending money. They don't know what else to do with their money. They don't have enough bills, maybe. I don't know. It's like maybe they don't have no more dreams to fulfill. I don't know how much money is actually in the planet, because it must be so much that people just get to do outlandish things that don't make no sense to us regular people who just working regular jobs and living and, just going to work and building friendships and spending time with family. That ain't enough for these people. They got to do crazy stuff. What I'm talking about is Virgin Galactic completed their first passenger space flight, y'all. Just like that submarine craziness, now people are taking a spacewalk. It's an airplane and it go at hyperspeeds and it just take you on the edge of the universe. So you're not an astronaut. You're not in the outer space, but you just on the cusp of it. You feel me? It's like playing with danger just enough. I could blow up because, ain't no oxygen and all of that out there. I could just, combust, but it's worth it just to see a little bit of just having this exclusive experience that everybody don't have access to. I'm gonna tell you about it. Virgin Galactic flew 3 private passengers. 3 people. Again, so it gotta be small as hell, just like that submarine. This little craft. 3 passengers into suborbit on Thursday morning, marking the long-awaited official launch of monthly tourist shuttles. So this is a tourism company. Mind you, most of the time when I go visit places, I find a bus tour. I want to see the city. I'm riding a trolley. I might go to some museums. I'm going, to some local restaurants. I'm going to go to a dance class, maybe visit some local artisans. These people are going on a shuttle over the earth for a tour. First of all, crazy as hell. I'm not me. Let me let you recalibrate you on who I am. I'm not a person who's an adrenaline junkie, okay? Life is adrenaline filled enough, y'all. Y'all don't got enough challenges in y'all regular life. I do, okay? I'm not a person that's gonna go skydiving. Not fun. I don't want to jump out of airplane. I can't fly. Why would I put my body under that duress? I don't need no more emotional excitement, expression. Shit is just wild out here. I'm from Chicago. Riding the train was an adventure growing up. So for me, that's just all of this is too much, right? So they go from a spaceport in New Mexico. They fly you from, would this sound like some Futurama sketch comedy shit? This is a real life story, y'all. I'm not fucking around. They are flying from New Mexico, and now the company has more than 800 reservations.
He's on fire!
60 countries, y'all. Guess how much this shit costs? $250,000 a ticket. I don't even know how much that math is. I didn't even want to do the math. That's an astronomical amount of money for people who are just willing to play with their life for how long it take? Couple hours? You got to get up there to go around. It's not long. It ain't a day. You don't get to be a Martian. You ain't meeting no damn aliens. You don't go to the place in the desert where they got ET body. There's none of that stuff that's happening. You're going into suborbit. And he's been doing this for the guy, he's 59 years old, the CEO. He's been working on this for 17 years ago. And they awaiting the new launch schedule. So here's a new way that rich people have just found more ways to waste time, money, and resources, not curing world hunger. Everybody in the food desert. Everybody need help. Every local government. What about our infrastructure? The roads is falling apart, potholes, but we want to do spacewalks for $250,000. Further polluting the air. The earth is on fire. It's just a fucking train wreck. These people with money are the ghettoest part of earth. So breaking the bank, I guess if I had money to burn like that, we'll see if we do it. But I just don't believe that I would be a part of that. Ending the show, y'all, breaking out with, I think I have a new format. I want to give some life advice because I'm a straightforward person. As you can see from my t-shirt, I'm a realist, all right? But I do it in a loving way. I'm not out here just bashing and saying that life sucks and then, whatever happens. I am very encouraging in everything I say, and I just want y'all to feel a little bit of the reality that I feel every day. You know what I mean? So my life advice for the day coming from DJ Tricey Trice to you is no one is coming. And I don't mean that in a way that you should feel alone. I don't mean that in a way that friends won't come along to help you along your journey. But what I'm saying is that, like Nipsey Hussle said, life is a marathon. And no one is coming to be the captain of your marathon. No one is coming to make your dreams come true. No one is coming to hold your hand and to be your leader. You are responsible for independently planning and executing the plan. Now, there will be people along the journey who come and support you and help you and be a part of this. But you sitting and waiting for some magical being to come and grow you a beanstalk into your utopia of foreverness is a Disney movie that was played on a screen, y'all. It's not a real life principle. You have to work real time and give real effort to the things that you want to come into your world, into fruition. So all this manifestation and all this, I'm just asking the universe to give me this. Absolutely. But make sure you doing your part and putting in those hours and feeding your future self, because the only way to predict the future is to create it. Boom. Drops the mic right there, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to this episode of The Breaks. You know you can catch me here every single Friday. Make sure you tune in to the LA Sparks weekly show tomorrow, where we will be at home at the Crypto.com arena. I'll see y'all soon, y'all.